Hi everybody, Susan here with Pumpkin Hill Stampers. I have a Stampin' Show and Tell for you today. I don't know how many of you are here in the Northeast with me, but we had a big storm over the weekend. So I was spending my time making Valentines. So I have local sales here and I do about 90 Valentines. So very busy making very unique Valentines because I don't really like putting two of the same in the shop. So lots of Valentines themes going on. And so I came up with this design that I made. Now some of this product here is retired, the folder and the ribbon, but I'm going to recreate this one with all current product for you today, and I'll just show you how simple it was to put together. Okay, so let me show you what I'm going to use to case. I'm using Abstract Impressions. There's So Much to Love About You, so I'm using that same stamp. Okay, I'm going to be using the Garden Trellis to do my front emboss piece. This is a piece of the Petal Promenade DSP, so we're just going to use that on the front of our card. I'm going to tie in some of our pearlized doilies. I'm going to use our shimmer ribbon, which is in the powder pink, which is the color of my cardstock, and then I'll just show you how I put it together. So let's just get started, okay? So make sure I have all my adhesive on the table. It's fun when I start a video and I go, oh, where's all the stuff I need? So here we go. Let's get started. So first thing I'm going to do is put my piece of DSP here on the front edge of my card, okay? So I'm just going to put that on with snail. And remember, all of the measurements and instructions will be on the tutorial. And to get the tutorial, all you have to do is subscribe to the Show and Tell newsletter. So that is on the link below. I know a lot of you are already subscribed, but if you haven't subscribed yet, you're welcome. It's a free newsletter. It comes out every Tuesday. And then also below is the link to my new website, which I launched just last week. And if you want to, instead of having to come to YouTube, you can subscribe to my blog updates, and all the projects that I share here will go on my blog. You get an email in your inbox on the days I post, and the link to the video would be there too. So you can have a win-win, okay? Plus you'll get to see all the other fun stuff that I do not on video. So here we go. So there's the very front of my card, right? Just put down my DSP. Then I have another piece of the same color cardstock, okay? And I ran that through my Garden Trellis folder. So I'm just going to replace one with the other. Magic of doing video, right? Just like Martha Stewart. In one of and out the other. So this we're going to add with dimensionals. So I'm going to put one up in each corner, and I'm going to put one in the center to support it as well. Some people put them on the edge. I guess maybe I'll put them on the edge too, just so the whole panel is supported on the front of your card and you don't have any of that dip. Now, before I put that down, I want to add some shimmer ribbon. So I'm going to show you a cheat. Okay, I've showed this before, but I'm going to do it again. So I take a piece of shimmer ribbon, and of course the scissors are not on the table. Wait. Was that like a 5-second delay? Sorry. Alright, so I'm going to cut my ribbon, then I'm going to flip this over, and I'm going to put some snail on the back. And then I'm going to tuck that ribbon, put it right in that adhesive. Now I usually flip it over, make sure I'm going straight across. Make sure my ribbon is evenly put on there. And now I'm going to pull off the back with dimensionals. And then that is just going to go right on the edge of our card. Okay, so it's the same dimension as the height of my card. It's just trimmed down to show off that nice piece of trim DSP. Okay, so there's that. Now, I'm going to take another piece, about the same length. So this is for all my bow challenged stampers out there. I know I'm not the only one. So I slipped this one underneath, because remember I didn't put any adhesive behind this piece. And I'm just going to tie this in a single knot. And when I pull that little tab through, I'm going to flip it. Sometimes ribbon has a good side and a bad side, so I tend to just flip it over in my hand. I think they both flipped. So then I just give it a tug. And then, I've shown this before, you bring the two ends up together. It's one of the first tricks I learned way back when from my demonstrator, before I signed up. And then cut them at the same time. And I got two nice even ends. And the other nice thing about that not being adhesived down is you can reposition it a little bit if you need to. Okay? Alright, so there's that. Now, we've got to add our greeting here. So I've got the stamp, and now I'm stamping, right, my card is on powder pink, but I wanted my expression to be a little bit darker. So I'm stamping on the same color cardstock as my card, but I'm going to stamp in Berry Burst, which is one of our ink colors, which will be going away this end of this catalog. So here's my Berry Burst. Okay, and I'm just going to stamp that down. See, the two colors coordinate nicely together. And then I'm going to take my circle punch. I'll punch that out. So that's an easy, no fuss tag. Okay, and then we're going to put that on a card. But I want something, so I decided to use the pearlized doily. Alright, we're going to give that a little bit of bling to put that on there. So let's go ahead and put all that together. So I'm putting some snail in the back of my circle, and that goes in the center of my doily. Okay, and then that, I think I'm going to snail that down too. So just don't get the snail beyond your circle because you don't want it to come through the doily. So I'm just going to put this on right about there, I think. Now, don't smudge your ink. I'm being careful not to touch my ink, but you can always flip it over and give it a good rub on your scrap mat. That way you don't get ink on your fingers and you don't smear your stamped image. And there we go. Look, we've cased the card. So this was my original, which I used some retired product on, and this is the one I just did for you. And see, they're different, but they're similar. So there we do. Copied and selectively edited it. So you can do that too. So again, I invite you to visit my new website. Leave me a comment. I'd love to know you've been there. And also subscribe to the blogs so that you get all my updates. And I will be back to visit with you again real soon. Alright everybody, go make some Valentines. It's that time of year. And I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye-bye.